We're live. Hi. Okay. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the Frame by Frame Film Club panel on Skate Kitchen. My name is Ratsimbaharison. I'm a member of the Frame by Frame Film Club, and I chose the film for this month, which again, the Skate Kitchen. And today we have a special guest with us. Lauren, I'll let you introduce yourself and just let everyone know what you do and who you are, anything you want to say, really. Sorry, I don't know if your audio is working right now. Can you try that again? I don't think.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can.
Sorry, hold on 1 second.
Okay. Okay, I think we're having some technical difficulties.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. All right. So while we're waiting, I'll just start off by, I guess, talking about the film a little bit. So it's called Skate Kitchen. It's overall just about finding yourself. It's a coming of age movie about a teenage girl who is a skater, and she's just finding out who she is, finding a sense of belonging and friendship through skating. And she goes through a lot before she kind of settles into who she wants to be. And there's just some really cool shots in there as well. And I just really love this movie. So, yeah. Hello. I think you're muted again.
How's that?
Perfect. Yeah, that was good. Do you want to introduce yourself one more time? Mm-hmm. Okay, before we get started, we like for these to be as like interactive as possible. So if you guys want to just like hop into the comments and say anything or give your opinion, roast me. I don't know. We are here together. Hey, Dan. And yeah, just if you want to drop something real quick, let everyone know that you're here. I can't really see who's in here yet, but yeah, it is awesome. We're back. Hey, Sean. Hey, Lauren. I think you're muted again. Does anyone have like a favorite part of the movie that they would like to share? And we'll get this rolling in just a second here. One thing I really liked about it is that her mom told her that she didn't want her to skate, but she skated anyway because she wanted to. And it was, you could tell it's just like a part of who she was and like what she really wanted to do. And I really appreciate that. It is one to watch. Okay. Nominee winning. Yes. Good stuff. Are there any other well, I guess we shouldn't talk about any other skate movies right now. So we're talking about Skate Kitchen. You should definitely watch this. It's very good. So yeah, really excited to just kind of jump in here. I feel like there's a lot that we can talk about with this movie. I don't think there's another skate movie that features this many female characters. I don't know of that many skate movies, but from what I do know, I would guess that this is like one of the few, if not the only, skate movie with this many female characters in it. And that is amazing. Okay. I think.
Hey,
Oh,
Uni, it's Kristen.
hey.
I'm sorry to hop in. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties, but Lauren's going to be joining us in a minute. But I wanted to keep the conversation going a little bit just while we're waiting on her to just fix that quick little issue. So do you mind if I ask you some questions, since this is the film that you chose for the frame-by-frame screening?
Yeah, not at all.
Awesome. Okay, so I had not heard of this film before you chose it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was really excited to see that it existed because it looked so amazing. Tell me, and I know that you and I've sort of talked to this before, but like, tell me, why you chose it. I heard you, say earlier that you picked it because there wasn't another skate movie that featured so many female characters. Will you talk a little bit about what else you liked about the movie?
Yeah. I think I followed some of the skaters on Instagram before I had seen the movie.
So they're not actors; they're skaters.
Yeah, they're skaters, but they are also actors.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know like which came first. I think most of them skated first. I know Rochelle Vinberg has been in she's been in another short, and I think she's done some other stuff too.
Okay.
She's the main character, and yeah, I just thought it was really cool. Like seeing women skate is really inspiring to me because I never grew up seeing that really, and I kind of skate now, but I didn't grow up skating. I always wanted to, but I didn't. I don't know. I just never jumped into it, and my parents said they didn't want to pay medical bills and stuff, so it was never a thing that I did. It was always something I saw myself doing because I liked watching Rocket Power and movies.
What's that? I've not heard of that before.
Oh, okay. Rocket Power is it's an old Nickelodeon cartoon. I think it was Nickelodeon. About these kids that live in Southern California, and they all do every extreme sport.
Okay.
So yeah, it was just really cool.
Nice.
So I've always been drawn to extreme sports. I would watch Brink and stuff.
Okay.
And so I've always liked movies about skating and stuff like that. So when I saw that there was one with women starring in it, I just knew that's the film I wanted to do mine on.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So there could be some folks who might be tuning in or watching this later who maybe haven't had a chance to watch the movie yet. But just to give a little bit of context for the conversation that you and Lauren will have, will you give a brief synopsis of the film and some of the main characters?
Sure. Yeah. So it follows the main character is named Camille, and she's a teenager. She skates. In the beginning, you kind of see her skating by herself, and she's pretty good at skating, but she's kind of, I guess, alone a lot of the time. So you see her skating alone, and then she gets injured, and then her mom, is really worried about her and tells her to promise her that she won't skate anymore. And so Camille promises that, but then of course, the next day or so, I think she follows the Skate Kitchen crew on Instagram, and she sees that they're having a meetup. So she goes and she meets the crew, and after that, they kind of form a friendship and hang out and skate together. And then there's some tension in between as well. You see them having tension at the skate park between them and other crews. And then there's another character named Devin, who is played by Jaden Smith. And Camille starts skating with him, and that kind of creates tension with among her group because there's another character named Janae who kind of had a thing with him. So then Camille kind of has this internal conflict, and she tries to, I guess, like figure out what she wants to do, like if she wants to just like stay friends with her crew or pursue something with Devin, but really most of the movie is just them like kind of like skating around New York where it takes place, and just growing up.
Yeah, well, and it sounds like it's kind of like the narrative is a little sort of like slice of life, but out of a particular perspective of like a young woman who's very like into skate culture, into skating, and has a group of other like young women who she skates with. But I think that, like, what would you say, it's much more about, I don't know, do you think that it is a combination of having like a narrative and then also just a lot of just expressing culture or the particular like moment in time? Is it something that, like, what resonated like about that with you?
Yeah, I do definitely feel like it's a combination of like this is just something that happened, like slice of life kind of thing. And also like the whole coming of age narrative. Trying to think how I can formulate this response.
No, that's okay. No, don't worry about it. No, I know that you also had a clip that you wanted to share. So, and you know what? I think that we have Lauren. So I'm going to bring Lauren in really quick. Hey, Lauren.
Hey,
Yes, we can hear you. Okay, so I'm going to hop off and let y'all discuss. And Uni,
awesome.
I know you have some clips you want to share, so I'll let you work those into the conversation however you want to. So thanks for bearing with us, and thanks for making it work, Lauren. It's really good to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Yay. Okay. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi. Sure. My name is Lauren Trapp. I've been skateboarding for, over 20 years. I watched the film and I loved it. I certainly can relate with some of the situations these girls were put in.
Awesome.
So I'm kind of jumping in here. So have you already played some of the clips, or where?
We haven't yet, but I guess before we do that, do you want to talk about your experience, like getting into skating at first, like what that was like?
Yeah, I guess my sister's boyfriend had a skateboard, and I kind of rolled around on it and picked it up, and I loved it. I didn't know there were other female skateboarders then. He had a Thrasher magazine with Cara Beth Burnside on it. I knew about CB, like Minnie Coop. I knew about a few female skateboarders, but they were all in California or Florida. A few girls that would skate a little bit, but I was pretty much in with the guys who, I love to death. They ended up becoming and still are like brothers to me. But now it's changed so much. I mean, girls are just killing it, and so many women are skateboarding now. It's not a weird thing anymore. It's and well, I guess in this movie it kind of portrayed some issues women still deal with, but compared to past times, the ladies really don't have an excuse anymore, and level at this point. So
nice, yeah.
Am I coming through okay?
Yeah, there might be just like a slight lag, but we can still hear you. Were there any like any like similarities or anything that kind of struck you or like resonated with what happened in Skate Kitchen that you may have experienced?
I think just kind of being a shy girl looking for her place in the world, but loving skateboarding, and then doing it for the love of it, really, and then looking for that group, looking for other people to skate with, and kind of finding that community. Yeah, I can certainly relate to that.
Nice.
And something just happened on my computer. Can you still see me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're still here. Yeah, talking about like community, I think we can jump into our first clip where Camille needs a new board. This is like right after an argument she had with her mom, and then her mom takes her skateboard, and then they go to this. She goes to the skate park, and I think it was Janae asks someone like, "Hey, can I use your board?" or "Can she have your board?" Yeah. So jump right into that.
Your mom took your board? Yeah.
Why'd she take your board?
Yo, come on. I'm gonna get you a board.
Some mom shit. Really?
True, yeah.
Yo.
Yo, why do you guys have a board?
What happened?
Why do you guys have a board?
Nah, it's alright.
Whose is this? Who's this?
Why are you fucking with my shit?
Can she just have this one? Her mom was being an asshole.
Ah, chill, don't fuck with my shit. Put that back before I make you do it myself.
Take your fucking board.
Alright, bye-bye.
Yo! Yo! I got an extra board.
Really?
Yeah, hell yeah.
What?
I got you.
For me?
Hell yeah. I just want to see you keep on shredding, like, honestly.
Yo, thank you, Charlie.
Hey, here you go. Hey.
Number 4 means love.
I was just about to ask.
My bad. Oh, shit. Oh, you can juggle?
Yeah. Oh, true.
Is there a third wheel?
I know.
Oh, no. Oh. Just gotta hammer it sometimes.
Hey, how you doing?
Alright. Setting up his board.
Yeah, we just set up a freshie.
I didn't mess up. Oh, fuck.
Camille.
Okay, thank you.
Yo, thanks, man.
I want it now, bitch. Booty fat, wanna fuck around. I want it now. I want it now. Big booty fat, wanna fuck around. I want it now. I want it now. Big booty fat, wanna fuck around. I want it now.
All right. Yeah, so I like that clip because I thought that was really bold of Janae to just like grab that board. I don't know how realistic that is. Like, I don't know. I can't really imagine someone actually doing that, but I thought that was very bold of her. And I thought it was cool when I think his name's Charlie, was like, yeah, I got a board. And this is like her first time, like Camille's first time, like really, I think, feeling like a part of the group and like feeling like she belongs. Do you have any thoughts on the idea of like belonging in terms of, within the skate community?
Yeah. I mean, first of all, with the board situation, anytime you see someone, I still carry a couple decks that aren't the best, but if a kid has one that is, you know, broken or really ragged out, then that's just what you do, you know? I've had
Okay,
people give me gear that helped me especially when I started things like that. And it's just I love that part too. So as far as being part of the community, skateboarding is kind of, as individual as it is very much kind of a team. I don't want to say sport, but thing. You know, I can go like skate the bowl or skate at the park myself and cheer you on. It's more of a community team thing, I guess. Oops.
Yeah. Yeah, I like.
Sorry,
That's okay. Yeah, I like this idea of like feeling like you can just kind of show up as yourself. Like everyone's, you know, everyone is a little different in their own way, but you're all like brought together because you skate. And yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, definitely. It's, I mean,
Sorry, you are breaking up just a little bit. So hello. We can kind of jump into another clip. This one shows a little bit of tension at the skate park. I think I kind of mentioned this in the beginning when I was going through what happens in the movie, but there's one part where, or there's a couple parts where they get into a fight. Hey.
Hey, sorry.
That's all right. I think we can jump into this next clip where you see some tension.
Oh, come on. We have to get to LES before all the assholes get there.
Skate or die, bitch. The fuck? Yo, we out to the back.
Actually fucking skate and not look cute like everybody else.
Yo, you wish you could fuck a girl this beautiful. Shit, yeah, right. That's not what your mom said last night when I fucked her. Wait, what the fuck did you just say? I said that's what your mom said when I ate that bitch up. What the fuck is wrong with you? Don't talk Give me that shit! Get off my fucking skateboard! Get off my fucking skateboard! Get off my fucking skateboard! Give me my fucking skateboard! I'm stuck.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have any thoughts on this clip? Have you ever experienced anything like this?
Yes. I have, but she got the board back, so that was I think the most important part. I think that's kind of a bonding moment for their crew as well, you know, to kind of grab the board back, and then luckily it didn't kick off any worse than what it was.
Yeah, definitely. Have you ever experienced any like sexism in skating? Like I saw that comment, that guy, it was like, why don't you teach her how to skate instead of looking cute or whatever? Is that anything that has ever happened to you?
The only, yeah. I mean, the only reason I can drop in is because someone told me I couldn't because I'm a girl. And then other people that were supportive and pushed me. You know, most of the guys were like big brothers to me and very, very supportive. But yeah, you deal with that. You deal that with more often than you think. I used to wear earbuds but not listen to anything, just to see what the guys were, you know, comments that you pick up. And I don't know. It's something that I just take that energy and put it more into skateboarding. And, you know, especially skating bowls, it's just kind of like, well, hopefully they can skate better than I can, because when I drop in on them, they'll move or we die, you know? It's like you just have to take it and keep going forward. But there's so many men too that have been incredibly supportive. Again, like my homies are like my brothers. So, you know.
Yeah, it's probably something that is just kind of like still a part of the general society culture as a whole. So like it's gonna, still kind of feed into the subcultures like skating. I know I've experienced this in music. You would think that there wouldn't be anything like that, but yeah, sometimes people are still assholes sometimes.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I mean, yeah, with everything we do, things are changing, but it's still, I mean, I'll just leave it at that. There are some great guys that have always supported me, and then, yeah, that still happens more often than you would think.
for sure. Yeah, so let's see. Kind of move on to another part of the movie. So Janae gets hurt at some point. She like hurts her ankle because they're at a spot. I think it's at Midtown, is what they say. She kind of was like hesitating before doing that, and I'm wondering, do you remember a time when you were kind of like afraid to try something, or like maybe do you remember the first time you got like really hurt?
Yeah. Actually, when I skated street, I broke my ankle on a set of stairs, and I really identified with her because my mom took my skateboard, and it was like no more skateboarding. And then the other really bad time, we had this little spot called the Slab, and we had this really janky quarter pipe, and someone stole a park or sign and we put it on the ramp. But if that sign was off just a little bit, it was pretty dangerous. I remember my grandmother and both of my cousins came, and I said, "Hey, watch this." And I went in and dropped in without checking the sign, and ended up breaking 3 ribs.
Oh,
Yeah. But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I've broken my collarbone, I've broken my hip. You got to pay your dues, but it's worth it. I don't know if that makes any sense. I still love skateboarding. Uh, the it's just a part of me. You get back up and keep going, you know.
yeah. What was that like?
And I hate.
Oh, sorry. What was that like getting your board back? Like from your mom?
To be, you know,
Like to be able to
just
skate again?
when all your friends are out skating and you're stuck inside recovering. Can you hear me? Sorry, I cut out a bit. Oh, getting my board back?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, it was kind of the similar story. My friends hooked me up with another one until I found my old board, which was kind of the bearings were shot at that point because it was underneath the house. And water damage. But yeah, very similar until I think, you know, her mom finally realized, wow, you are really good at this and it's something that you love. And so then became more supportive of it. So yeah, that your board is really, I know it sounds cheesy, an extension of yourself, but it's a very personal thing, you know? And
Yeah.
so I love the scene too where all of her friends were putting the grip tape on and like putting the board together. Because I mean, I don't know, your skateboard is just like it's yours, you know? It's one of those very intimate, personal items, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I really love that. What does skateboarding kind of like represent for you?
Freedom, truth. Uh, I mean, it'll certainly take your life if you let it, but it'll also, I've never felt more alive than when I skate. So it's always been there for me, you know?
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I think one of my favorite clips or scenes from the movie is when it happens towards the beginning when Camille first is like hanging out with the group and you see her. There's like it kind of cuts between like 3 different scenes with like her and her friends and then like her skating alone like down a hill, and she has this monologue about how she used to always feel lonely, you know, like being in a
Yeah.
crowded room and like, yeah, and like saying like, I don't feel that way anymore. I really,
Yeah.
really love that. And do you feel like, did that kind of like resonate with you in any way?
Absolutely.
Mhm.
I mean, again, I knew other female skateboarders existed. I just didn't know where. You know, I'm from Columbia, South Carolina. All those girls are in California or somewhere. Until, you know, Wendy lives here now. I skated with her, and then really it wasn't until like I moved to Texas and there were other female skateboarders, and I mean, they've always been here though. I mean, Charleston has a great scene. I just didn't know about that at the time, you know.
Mhm.
So it certainly is a great feeling to see other female skateboarders. And in my first contest, uh, just I was so excited, you know, like other girls that are ripping and doing this, and like that pushes me to try to skate a little bit harder too. You know, it's easy to, I guess, not say get discouraged because with my friends they'll still push me, but You know, the guys are just on such a crazy level that I love skating with them, but to skate with a good group of girls is pretty much the best.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like social media now kind of makes it easier for people to like find community. So that's great. Because I know like Skate Kitchen, I think in real life also kind of started through social media. I don't know that for a fact, but they definitely get a lot of like people like drawn to their community through social media, and like a lot of people find each other on Instagram, and I think that's really cool. Let's see, so we have about 10 minutes left. I'm wondering if we have time for one more clip. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we can do this one shows for
Just trying to be out, bro. Yo, what up? There you are, bro. What's goody, bro? Take a hell.
Hey, yo, Dad, who is?
Camille. She gonna bomb with us today. Are you serious?
Yeah, bro. She fucking shreds.
I yo, make sure that she can keep up though, like.
That ass, bro. Are we skating or we talking?
Oh shit. Yo, there's some bangers on this.
Let's go. Let's get these clips.
Y'all gotta get out of here. Y'all gotta get out of here.
All right. This last one. Yeah, just get that right quick.
Go.
Yeah, I love how he was like, make sure she can keep up.
I'd never done that. Yeah, she did, and yeah, I think I love the part too where she talked the guy into giving the board back, and then like went back and did it.
Yeah, I love that part too. Yeah, and Daniel, I did see your comment. How hard is it to slash a pool? And why is it so often that people watching chug their beers during this moment?
Oh.
Do you have an answer to that?
Daniel has the answer to that. He's a ripper. I don't know. It's something I should try to do more often. I haven't been skating like I used to.
And what does it mean to slash a pool?
Do it. Sorry, I don't know if you heard me. Was that cutting in?
I don't know if you answered. What does it mean to slash a pool?
To slash?
Mm-hmm.
To like grind?
Okay, gotcha.
To grind?
Yeah.
So yeah, I love this movie. It really resonated with me, especially as a teenager, because we didn't have a lot of skate like what I now.
Sorry, you're cutting out again.
Mainly only street, and then yeah. Are we up on time? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you were kind of breaking up in the last statement.
Oh, just how much I enjoyed the film, and it certainly did resonate with me as especially all the street scenes. Because we didn't have skate parks or pools. Well, we had pools, but we didn't have. I didn't skate.
Okay, it's kind of breaking up again.
So,
but
yeah, I thought it was for the event. Can you hear me? Or am I off?
Yeah, it's just like slightly off. But I think we need to wrap it up now. But thank you so much for doing this and sharing your story with us. And thank you for everyone who's watching. Everyone in the comments, thank you so much for spending this time with us and for watching the film. And if you haven't, you should totally watch it. It's really good. And next month we have we're going to show Who Streets. It's in partnership with Richmond Library. Crush Rush, who is a photographer and an artist in residence at the library, is going to be curating that. So we're really excited about that. And thank you so much. Please check us out on social media. Frame Film Club on Instagram, and we're on Facebook. And we have a website as well. There it is, framebyframefilmclub.wordpress.com. And I really can't thank you guys enough. I don't know if we have a trailer for Who Streets or not, but we are super excited to screen that free through Canopy. So if you have a library card and you haven't signed up yet, it's a really awesome streaming service that is free and wonderful. And if you have any other questions or comments, feel free to reach out. And I think that's all I got. Oh, here's a trailer.
Anybody growing up here, you tangibly know when you crossing the county line, you got to drive a little differently. Your behavior changes because you know how policing changes.
First, the police just killed a man in front of my apartment. People flooded in the area have some experience with the police.
Things have never been right for Black folks in America.
We're trying to mourn, and you came here with 300 cop cars, right? Here in K-9 units.
You gonna shoot me too?
But that ain't the story that you hear about.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom! It is our duty to fight for our freedom! It is our duty to win! Put your hands up! No justice, no peace! No justice, no peace! We will fight for our rights!
This ain't made for TV. This ain't your daddy's civil rights movement.
A national protest against police bias and violence.
They want to know when we gonna go in the house. We ain't never going back in the damn house.
It's been 52 days, and I've spent more time in jail than Darren Wilson.
We can't have people fearful.
We can't have police officers killing people!
This is chemical warfare that you are not supposed to be able to use on U.S. soil.
This movement was born in love, and love always wins.
We are raising activists. If there's going to be any change, it starts with our children.
This is gonna be my fighter right here. Come here. Come on.